when it was finally looked into, it was actually debunked, but they were warned not to use it. It was the bulk of the FISA application. It took away the civil liberties and constitutional rights of Carter Page to spy on then a presidential candidate, his transition team, and then deep into a presidency. Now, we need powerful tools of intelligence, but if we turn them on the American people or use them for political purposes such as this, we will lose that weapon that we need in a dangerous world.
You're absolutely right, Sean. But the important thing to remember here is that even though Attorney General William Barr are going to have all of these new rules in place in an effort to avoid this happening in the future, I talked to sources today, former senior FBI officials, that say if there isn't indictments, if people don't actually pay the price for what happened here, which was an attempted coup basically on the President of the United States, and also just destroying the civil liberties of an American citizen, Carter Page, then what's going to stop the next person? Because the important point here is that we have to entrust that the next Attorney General will be somebody upstanding, somebody like we see in Attorney General William Barr. What if that next Attorney General is somebody like we've seen in the past, somebody who will sign off on this type of application and allow this type of spying to happen? So that's the question.
And let's look at it from a legal standpoint. Again, Professor Dershowitz, I would imagine you and I agree on this. And that is, look at what they did here. At the top of a FISA application, Professor, it says verified. We now know it was unverifiable. We know the author of the dirty dossier himself didn't stand by the dossier, and now we have debunked over 90% of it as lies, and I assume the other 10% too.
Look, I agree that putting Attorney General Barr as a signatory when it involves political figures protects that process. But this could happen to you or me or anybody. Today, the way the FISA court operates, some low-ranking FBI agent with a grudge against somebody could walk in and say, Dershowitz, Hannity, we're talking to the Russians, let's intrude on his privacy, his wife's privacy, his children's privacy. We need to reshuffle the entire FISA court. We need to have a defense attorney in there with security clearance who plays the devil's advocate, like when the Catholic Church gives somebody sainthood. You need to have somebody arguing the other side. Here you have to have somebody who has security clearance saying, no, 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 hold up. This is not verified. This is not good. I've been arguing for this since FISA got established. And finally, I think we have the joint, hopefully, bipartisan support for changing FISA to protect all American citizens, not just politicians, all American citizens.
Thank you. When we come back,